Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to Trailmakers, and it is the end of 2019. The last day of the year, which means it is time to say goodbye to one thing and hello to another. Which is really just one day and then another day. It's not... nothing actually changes. But hey, any excuse to celebrate and blow things up, right? So in this episode of Trailmakers, I'm going to be attempting to create some type of firework and then make more of them and then have some type of fireworks display show thing and basically just make a bunch of explosions and have a bunch of fun. But the end of the year also means one more thing. If you've ever wanted to support the channel by grabbing yourself some ScrapMan merch, then today is the last day to take advantage of the biggest sale in the channel's history, 25% off if you use code ScrapMan. So if you've been thinking about it but haven't gotten yourself any merch yet, then this is the best time to take advantage of the discount, because tomorrow it's gone. All right, well, let's build ourselves some fireworks. Now, I kind of want to have just a bunch of explosions happening just all over the place. So I might make a couple of different types of firework celebration things. But the main firework I'm thinking is going to be using a tank cannon to blow itself up once it reaches a certain height. So we're going to need to use a tank cannon, and then I think an altitude sensor could probably work. And I wish I could make this just as small as the cannon, but we're going to have to expand it because in order to attach things to the bottom of the cannon for it to shoot and explode, we're going to need to build around it, unfortunately. All right, so the cannon is basically going to shoot its own tail fins, and that should just cause an explosion. And these tail fins will provide some directional stability as well. Now we need to figure out how to get the cannon up into the air. And there are two options, but I think I'm going to combine them. Mostly for aesthetic reasons. The easy option is to just use a gimbal jet or a couple of gimbal jets on the top, and it'll just pull the entire rocket up, keeping it in an easy upwards trajectory. Thrusters, on the other hand, provide a less stable force that could still have some tilting and things like that. But the reason I want these is because I want the smoke trail. I think a smoke trail for fireworks looks great. So let's do both of these, and I think this is pretty much going to be our rocket, right? Or our little firework right here. All right, guys, I've created a working firework. So here is just an isolated example of it. When I press space, it detaches, it goes up in the air, and then once it gets up to like 100 meters, I'm probably gonna change this at some point, but you can see it explodes just as planned up in the air, and it works great. All right, so now that we have this in the bag, I think I want to create kind of like almost like a fountain show, but using cannons instead. It's going to be really, really basic. It's not going to be like a 10-minute thing. It's just going to be like a couple of different patterns using the cannons, shooting just cannons straight up in the air, because I think that'll look cool in and of itself too. But I need to create an entire like truss system, and I'm hoping that we're going to be able to stay within the complexity limit on this. I got big plans for this. And then we're going to do like a nighttime version of it too, so we can see how it looks in the daytime and the nighttime. Oh, this is going to be great. Okay, so here we go. To give you a basic idea of what I'm going to be going for, I had to put this on a slight angle so I don't explode myself with cannons just raining down upon me. So when I press space, you can see we just have lines of cannons going up into the air. And then they end up coming down far enough away that it's not going to damage us. I might even want to do it a little bit further away. I don't know yet. But you can see I got some steering hinges underneath these as well. So I'm actually going to be programming these steering hinges so that we can create different patterns and stuff as these things go up into the air, which I think is going to be kind of cool. All right, so I'm going to get to figuring some of this stuff out, and I'll let you know what I come up with. All right, this is going well so far. Originally, I was going to make it like an automatic thing, but I think a manual control so you can actually make your own fireworks display is going to be more fun. So using the steering controls, you can actually change these to angle slightly inwards or outwards. So this actually creates a different type of a visual effect as they stream through the air. So here is straight up. And then if I angle them inwards, there you go, that's inwards. And then if I angle them outwards, then they go like that. Inwards and outwards isn't that much different. I mainly wanted to do outwards anyway, but there's an inwards control as well. They're just very, very slightly different. Unfortunately, the minimum angle is 5 degrees, so that's why there's that bigger gap in between the first one and the other ones, because I have to go at least 5 degrees for those. All right, so this is not going to be the only thing for cannons. I have plans for another entire row of these. So I'm going to get working on this, and I'll show you guys what it is when I'm done, if it works as intended. of course. All right, this is getting better and better as we do it. So now the second row, I've actually isolated them into 2 separate rows. Number 1 to fire the first row, number 2 to fire the second row. So you've seen number 1 already. Now number 2 has this pattern. But in addition to this, they are also still hooked into the steering. So if I steer off to the side, it does this kind of pattern. And if I steer into the middle, it's not that much different, but slightly. It has a different, like, trajectory. So then I realized that you could also combine them so that you can use both rows. So ready? Look at this. So now it creates kind of like a triangle shape. Isn't that cool? And then you add the steering into it. And then it has like that awesome, this is just getting fun. This is getting really, really fun. And I still have more plans. We're gonna make this bigger and better. And it's gonna end off with a couple of rockets going up into the air and exploding into fireworks. This is gonna be the best Trailmakers New Year ever. Okay, I've run into an issue and I don't know what the reason for the issue is, but these steering hinges are starting to glitch out now. So I don't know if we can see anything in here and like specifically, but the cannons basically aren't aligned anymore. Like it's kind of weird. Like here, let's see if it shows it. You remember how it was a nice straight line? I'm gonna do number 1 here. See, like they're not staying in line with each other anymore. They used to all go in the same trajectory, but now, yeah, it doesn't work. Look at that. Look at that. Everything's all messed up now. So what I added to this, or what I tried to add to this, was this function here. They should all be in like a straight line, just going one after another. And I thought that would look kind of cool, like with this going on and creating like a fountain effect. But something has glitched out and they no longer go in the same trajectory as they used to go. And I think it's something to do with all of these rotational pieces on like a single thing. Yeah, oh, you can see this second one right here in particular is a little bit messed up. You can see it like, you can see it shaking, see? Like that's not good. That's not gonna give us consistency. And then sometimes the cannons themselves, they get put into like a weird, oh yeah, see, look at that. As soon as it angles, that's the problem, is when it angles, because you can see these are no longer like all aligned. But when it first comes in, it's perfect. And then it angles and, ooh, this one actually looks not so bad. No, it's still bad. Never mind. Never mind. I might have a solution. I think what I have to do is angle this without using a servo. All right, so here's my solution. I've shortened the front legs. As you can see, the front legs are shortened by 2. So it should kind of fall at an angle forwards and then anchor into the ground on the front legs. Or it can just completely destroy itself. That's fine too. Okay, well, maybe I gotta move this up to the front like that. All right, how's this gonna do? All right, I don't know what to think about that. All right. Oh, okay, you know what? Maybe this works. Let's go ahead and see if all the shots are aligned like they were before. Here we go. Number 1. What? Why is there that gap there? Oh, that's not how that should go at all either. What? Okay, that's bad. Oh, why when I have big plans does it break the game? All right, I got another idea. I have a different idea instead. All right, so I actually tried this using steering hinges to angle the platform instead, but that also didn't work. So my other solution is, instead of using something where there's a programmed angle into it, I'm gonna use this spinning servo. And when you don't have this programmed, it serves it as just like a free-floating bearing. So I'm hoping if I put it on the back end here, and then if I just attach it like this, I'm hoping that it's just going to let it fall at an angle, but it's not going to mess up anything else. I don't really know why I expect that to happen, but it's my last-ditch effort here. All right, so as you can see, it's fallen at an angle, and everything looks pretty good. Everything looks a lot more stable than it has been, at least. All right, well, all we can do is shoot and see how it looks. Here we go, number 1. Hey, that's not terrible. That's pretty good. There's like one that was, I looked too high. Don't look straight up, otherwise the camera freaks out. Okay. We're kind of back in business here. Yeah, look at this. All right. Here we go. And then what if we like aim off to the sides and stuff? There we go. Look at this. And then we can aim in. Look at that. That's pretty cool, isn't it? All right. How is this actually looking here? All right. So you can see it doesn't seem to have that big of an effect on it, despite it just being like a free-floating bearing almost. All right, I like this. We're making some progress. Okay, so I wanted to have some more fancy things going on, but I'm afraid that I don't, like, we have it in another working state now after messing it up, so I don't want to mess it up too much more because now I want to add the actual fireworks that we built at the beginning of the episode back onto this thing. All right, I managed to fit 11 on the back of this thing. Let's see if I can still spawn it in and have it. Work. I forgot to hook up an important thing. Okay, so it hasn't been programmed for the final plan yet, but I just want to see if everything else works now that these things are actually... Oh, it's laggy now. Oh, no, it's not too bad. No, we're getting better. Oh, yeah, look at that. Everything's working pretty good. All right, and then if I press space, they actually should all launch at the same time. Or they'll all explode at the same time because all the controls got reset because I separated it into another creation, so now the cannon fires. Guys, I broke it again. What? Now there's no cool... It goes through itself. Which isn't good because that makes that angle way, way steeper than it's supposed to be. That's not how it's supposed to go. Okay. Welcome to another episode of How Many Different Ways Can ScrapMan Break Things. Oh, okay, it works now. When I put the rest of the things back on, it works. Okay, so now we should have that. We should have that. We should have these. And then when I press space... I mean, it's still glorious, isn't it? Why does nothing I create work as intended? So apparently I just gotta go in and individually remove the fire command from all of these. Oh boy, I'm just messing everything up. What are all these noises happening? Why can't I just build in peace? All right, I think I've got it so it shouldn't explode anymore. Let's just go ahead and activate all this stuff at the same time. And fire! It just doesn't want to make it easy on me, does it? Okay, here's the problem. I also gotta assign all of this. Oh, okay, it left them all there. That's fantastic. Nope, still doesn't work. Well, I just gotta go through and do this, and then I hope this is the time that they all decide to work. Okay, please be the correct version. I just fire. Only one works right now. Why does only one work right now? Oh, okay. Yeah, the logic gate also got assigned to every single other rocket too. All right, and let me guess. Every other logic gate is just unassigned. Yep. After I assign all these, then they should fire. All right, this better be the one. Yes. 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 Oh no, the distance sensor. Now the distance sensor has to be reassigned on every single one. Every little piece. And I haven't even gotten to the point where I'm gonna have them go off individually. All right, this has to be it. All the fireworks should now work successfully. They should all work successfully and explode at 100 meters. Okay. Now, it is time to assign them. How many do I have? I have like 11. How am I gonna assign them all? All right, ladies and gentlemen, I've programmed some type of release orders, so I just want it to be kind of like fireworks, like where, you know, sometimes a couple of things go up into the air, sometimes one goes up, sometimes they go up one after another. So I kind of just put all of that into these 11 rockets. So I think I'm just gonna look up, and we're gonna hope that they work as intended. So when I press space, we should see the sequence go. Here we go. All right, so we got 2 going up. And another 2 going up. Then we got 1 followed by another. And then another 2 going up. And then we should have the last 3 in succession for the end of the sequence. Just like that. Oh, and I just realized as they explode, all the pieces go shooting up into the air too. That's kind of cool. All right, so now I think it is ready, so we can combine everything together with the cannons and the turning and creating patterns, and then fire off all these things. We'll do a run or 2 in the daytime, and then a run or 2 in the nighttime to see what the difference is. But let's find an area to actually do this in. You know what? I think I found the perfect place. People often launch fireworks from out on the water on boats and things, so why not launch them from the barge here? Or not the barge, but the aircraft carrier here. All right, so if you didn't notice, I have colored the fireworks to be the glowing texture, so maybe it'll look better at night too. But let's start with our daytime fireworks show. I know it's stupid in the daytime, but I at least want to see what it looks like as I built it in its current state. And then we'll do the nighttime performance. All right, here we go. I'm just gonna do some randomness with these. There we go. Oh yeah, I really like the turned angle ones. Oh, this is cool. I don't know if it's better or worse that I can see them coming back down in front of me as well, in front of the other pattern. All right, what if I do just... There we go. Oh, that looked really cool. Having the, here, let's try that again. There we go. Having the arrow, but then the spread version of it, and then they come in front of each other like that. That makes a really cool pattern. All right, and then we can add some of this stuff going straight up behind it, and then when we turn, they go off to the sides like this. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Why are we getting so laggy all of a sudden? Okay, no, we're fine. Everything's fine. Okay, all right, here we go. I'm getting ready for the big finale. 3, 2, 1, launch. Please have everything working. Yes. Yes. Oh, wow. They go really, really high, actually. I should probably set the altitude sensors to be a little bit lower. That is awesome. That is awesome right there. And then the finale. And we can go ahead and turn everything off, I think. I'm getting a little bit dizzy now. All right, everything worked. That was awesome. Can I repair from here so I can stay here? Yes, I can. All right, now it is time to turn it into nighttime and see if it looks any better. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. All right, are you guys ready for the middle of the night show? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, activate. I didn't realize how many stars there were. Oh, yes. Nighttime show is definitely the way to go. Here, let me get myself nice and centered here. There we go. Yeah, nighttime show, so much cooler. So much cooler. Oh, yeah, look at that. All right. Trying to do some cool patterns and stuff here. All right, let's add some of the green in. Yes. Yes. This is kind of cool. All right, and are we ready for the finale with the fireworks? Here we go in 3, 2, 1, fire. Yes, there they go. Oh, I wish that there was more that came out of those ones though. Like an actual firework, you know what I mean? That's still pretty cool to watch though. And there we go. All right. Well, I hope everyone is having a happy new year and that you enjoyed this Trailmakers New Year celebration. And don't forget to check the links down in the description if you want to take advantage of the end of the year merch sale on the store. This is your last chance to get 25% off of everything. If you want to see some awesome other Trailmakers content, then you're going to want to check out this playlist right here. I hope this video has earned your subscription. Anyway, this has been ScrapMan, and I'll see you next time. Bye.